My name is Jennifer S. Benson. When I was 19, I escaped from a serial killer who killed 8 women. He planned on murdering me as well. He tied my hands together with twine and put me in the trunk of his car. I busted the twine off and I escaped out of the trunk of the car. There was no trunk release. I ripped apart the back of the trunk and I broke out and ran to my freedom. Today, I'm going to get back into the trunk and take a camera with me and show you how you can get out of a trunk if you're ever trapped in one like I was. This video could possibly save your life. We gain strength and courage and confidence by each experience in which we really stop to look fear in the face. We must do that which we think we cannot. Eleanor Roosevelt. So I'm inside the trunk and it is totally locked. You can't see, but I'm going to turn the light on in a minute so you could see everything. If you push up on certain parts, it looks like a little bit of light will come in. Other than that, it's pretty black. You can't really see anything. If you're put in a trunk, you're going to panic. You're going to use your panic and you're going to turn it into adrenaline that's going to get you out of here. I read a lot of things that said the police say to go for the lights, go for the tail lights and punch them out, and people will see that your taillights are hanging out and they'll alert the police. Then you could stick your hands out of there. You might not have time to do that. Or it might be dark. You might be on a deserted road. You might need to think of something else and you might want to just get out. So what you want to do, feel around the trunk for anything. If you could find anything in the trunk that could help you. Now when you're in the trunk, it's going to be dark. You're going to have to use your imagination. And one thing you have to remember is that where the key unlocks the trunk is in the center of the back of the trunk. It's in the middle. And so feel around where all the carpeting is and just start pulling things off to find that center. And there will be a latch and you're going to unlatch that and you're going to get out. I'm going to flip the camera around right now and turn the light on to show you how to do it. This is the inside of the trunk. This is what I'm talking about. In this trunk, you could see this. You could pull it down. You can pull it down here. This stuff rips very easily. And this is where the cops tell you to go to punch the taillights out. Just you could disconnect them there. You could just rip at everything here, but that's not what we're gonna go for. We're gonna go for this. And you could feel, when you feel, and you know you wanna go for the center. And the center is here. So what we're gonna do is just start ripping. You're going to just rip and pull and rip everything. Rip it off. Rip everything off. Just rip it apart. And then just start putting your hands in. That easy. I just destroyed the back of the trunk, but because this is my sister's car, I'm gonna fix it. But I just want you to know not to panic, not to give up. that was simple. If I wasn't explaining it to you, I could have got out of this trunk in 3 seconds. So just start ripping this off and go for the center and pick and pull at everything, and you will find it and pop that thing open and get out and run. This video could have saved so many lives if people had seen it before they were put in a trunk. Just remember that nothing is impossible. Have courage. Have strength. Know that you are capable of anything. And don't ever give up.